to the exploitation of the black community over and over and over again.
Yes.
So I would say try to walk around with your eyes wide open when it comes to this app, because it's not all fun and games. I'm telling you, it's really not. This is $1 billion app, and there's a lot of dark things that go on TikTok.
You know what? I take that back. I believe I do follow him, and I'm gonna tell you why or how. Because when I first got on TikTok, I follow You Are My Content, and his voice sounds just like this Blaze guy, and him and that guy stayed into it.
I am Blaze.
So I think I may have followed him to watch, the beef going back and forth between the You Are My Content guy and that guy. But yeah, I'm a
page.
him. I wouldn't. I'm going to unfollow and block because I don't get down with child abusers.
Yes, we're not making this up, ma'am. This is all. You can look at any. You can look at Blaze. You can look at Scholar. We have it on YouTube. We're not making this up. This is really real time. This has happened, and he just needs to get off the app. According to their guidelines, anywhere he needs to go, he shouldn't be up here. And there's a reason why they have those type of guidelines, because they do not want to take the risk of a person like this interacting with children. That is just that is so unfair. This world is so unsafe for children. This was a children's app. Yeah. Kids came up here and danced, and now they can't dance freely because there is creeps creeping on this app that shouldn't be here.
And just to be clear a little bit more, Ray, TikTok is definitely heavily involved in this, because TikTok employs Patrick through the Creator Fund and through multiple other programs on this app. So we all know that TikTok has managers for certain pages, and Patrick's one of them. So his manager, whoever his manager is, absolutely knows what's going on at this point, and still has not removed Patrick from this app, which goes against their own community guideline rules. The rule is no man, no person with crimes against children is allowed to have a platform, and that's in the rules.
Yes. But guess what?
They are legally responsible for any damage that Patrick has done across this app.
So listen, Blaze, I'm glad you mentioned that part, because we got 3 lawyers involved, and TikTok is going to have to respond to those lawyers. They have their own guidelines. TikTok
I already know. Are you just telling the world right now? I didn't know.
Yeah, we got lawyers involved at this point, because TikTok has to respond when they break their own guidelines. They have to, and they're going to have to make a decision, because then they're going to be liable and we can take action against TikTok. That's how this works.
That means everybody that was bullied, harassed, doxxed by Patrick, please send your information in, because
we want it. We want you. We want you. We need you to.
It's already on the table.
Yes. We need as many. Yes. Class action coming soon. We need as many people as, like you said, Jupiter, any woman, any child, anybody who has ever been offended by him, contact me, please. I beseech you. We need your voices, because TikTok has a certain amount of time to respond to that notice that they got. They have a certain amount of time to respond. That's their own policies and procedures and their guidelines that they're breaking. So we are on it, y'all.
For me to the supporters that are like, forgive and forget, and if we care about the kids, then it's this and it's that. But if you care about children, then you're not going to want somebody on this app who's already verbally and emotionally abused children on this app, and let alone his own children. That's the reality of the situation.
Children on this app as well.
Yes.
What did you say?
Yes.
He sexualizes children on this app as well.
Because the young women that he was stitching, and he was, albeit whether they were what they call thirst posts or whatever, he interacted with them as a grown man when some of these young women were only 17 to 19 years
17
old.
years old.
And he's 30, and this is between his ages of 30 and what is he, 33 now? 32? You know, so it's crazy how people can say that. You can identify with, if we're worried about children, then why are we attacking other people because this is their livelihood, but not understanding that their livelihood involves them also interacting with children and having negative interactions. It's really, I don't know, it's baffling. It makes me kind of lose a little hope that some of y'all are really have the right intention, you know, because I can confidently say that I have the right. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I can confidently say though I have the right intention because from the first moment that I realized that he was a really terrible person, which was kind of what I was getting to, you know, earlier, because it didn't take me long to realize that he was super negative to people. And the things that he said about another young creator and then another young lady was what made me say, no, you don't need to be on the app where teenagers are. My kids are potentially going to